Hey y'all, Fuzzy Biker here at Gearhead Junction, Virginia. Check out these hot rod motorcycles. We've got a Royal Enfield Scram 411, Himalayan 452, and an absolutely beautiful Pan American. Us lunatics here. Hey, look at this. Neat little shadow. Anyway, it's raining, but we want to go riding, so we're going to hop on those bikes. Terry, Rich over there, and myself, and we are going to go get wet. Life is good, my friends. Get out and ride. Wahoo! The back roads of Virginia. I've got Terry from Gearhead Junction ahead of us on a Scram 411. Got Rich behind us on a Pan American. And I am on my Royal Enfield Himalayan 452. Just a wee bit of rain today. I left Iowa day before yesterday, and as soon as I left home it started raining. Within 50 miles it was pouring, and then it really started raining hard. By the time I got into Illinois, I had to pull over and get a hotel, and I was just soaked. My upper half was okay. I had my Royal Enfield Nervic jacket on, but I was cold. My gloves stayed dried. I had mechanic's gloves inside my gloves, you know, those little plastic rubber gloves or whatever they're called, like a surgical glove. For pants, I had on Gerbing heated pants, which kept me warm. They really did, but they are not waterproof. And underneath that, I had a pair of bicycle pants on, insulated, and a little bit of the leg showed on that, and they became a wick for water to gather in my, well, I got wet. my lower half got wet. So I got a hotel that night, got all my gear dried out. The next morning about 6 a.m. it had just quit raining. Hopped on the old bike, and about 250 miles, 270 miles I think it was, of light rain and oh, look at this river valley. Absolutely gorgeous. I don't know what river this is. Beautiful, beautiful. And about somewhere in Ohio, the rain stopped finally, and I was able to get a little bit of sunlight and dry out. And the rest of the ride was gorgeous. Southeast Ohio just starts getting prettier and prettier by the mile. I think I was on I-64, if I remember correctly. And that turned into 77, and then 460. That was into West Virginia, and then Virginia. Virginia was 460. Boy, look at this. Beautiful. Just beautiful out here today. Anyway, it was a gorgeous ride yesterday. Now, the last hour of the ride was in the dark. Very windy roads. So I missed a lot of the good scenery. And I was actually worried about a bear. You know, bears are black and it's night, so it'd be hard to see. This is that river valley we were just over. Anyway, made it to Gearhead Junction about, a little after 7. Went out and had a supper that couldn't be beat. Visited with good friends, Terry and his wife. And today, here we are. Beautiful, beautiful Virginia. Look at that hillside in front of us. The clouds hanging over it. Are the clouds reaching down to the hill, or is the hill reaching up to the clouds? Squirrel climbing in a tree, hole in the tree back there. Oh, a guy out here fishing. A couple of them.
All this stuff here, you can see all the paper hanging in the trees?
Yes.
That's where the water level was.
Oh, no kidding.
Last, I guess it was last month, we had all that flooding. That area right there used to be a campground. That had probably 60 campers in there.
And that was all underwater then?
It was all underwater, and those campers are down there someplace, downstream.
Right, right.
This area
floated away.
Absolutely decimated by this flood.
Wow.
Water was up, yeah, by the trees. Yep.
I'm surprised the road's any good.
Well, I think they've come back and since graded this road again, because it would have been totally washed out.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
It's down through here. This is where I love to go ride.
I love it.
Yep.
Look at that beautiful scenery. Absolutely amazing. The river, the rocks, the hillside, the clouds. Wow. Fabulous. The house on the hill above the tracks. That's on this side. So with all that flooding, there you can see more of that stuff up in the trees. That's what all this debris is from. They had to rebuild this road in the last month. Railroad bridge. That's a nifty one. Little waterway here on the right. Look at this log cabin up on the hill here. 2-story log cabin. Amazing riding. Are those campers over there? Not sure. The road turns from pavement to gravel right here in the curve, and then back to pavement. Hey, there's a goat over yonder. Temperature is probably 65 degrees. The bike says 66, but sometimes that thing isn't very accurate. Hey, look at that. Another motorcycle. Got my Nervic jacket on for weather protection. No liner. I've got insulated pants on, but they're not waterproof. And I've got my boots on. For gloves, I've got my Royal Enfield Alpine Star V2 gloves. They are waterproof, or pretty darn close to it. And they're insulated. They're good for this kind of temperature. They're good from about 45 up to 70-ish. Just mile after mile of absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous scenery. On the right, we've got these massive rock walls, trees above them. On our left, we've got the waterway. Oh, foliage, amazing foliage. Little homes here and there, you know. Nifty, twisty road, built where the terrain allows. Look at this. Wow. Absolutely amazing. I better slow down a little bit, huh? Just a gorgeous, gorgeous view. What's the old saying? Virginia? It's for motorcycle riding? I think that's how it goes. Old bridge over yonder. I think he said this is a figure 8 loop we're taking. Look at that rock wall. Isn't that amazing? Oh my gosh. Goes on and on and on here. They drilled that down and blasted it out for the highway. If y'all are interested in information about this ride, contact Terry at Gearhead Junction in Virginia. He's got a whole mess of them. He can share the tracks with you. This Himalayan has plenty enough torque to just crawl along here in 4th gear. Gorgeous valley. A very relaxing ride. The zen, you know, very meditative, kind of calming, gentle feeling. The beauty is deep, very deep. The bike, the single cylinder of the bike at this low RPM just vibes just the correct, you know, just the correct amount. Has just the right sound, the right feel. The feel through the bars, through the seat, through the pegs is just very relaxing. Look at this beautiful area right here. Holy moly, check that out. Phenomenal. Life is good. Life is good. Every now and then an old farm. Looks like there's a pond up to our left. Gorgeous. The fall colors, even in this muted light, are just beautiful. Wow. Look at that. Cattle in the field. Neat little tree tunnel. It's one of the more beautiful, most beautiful rain rides I've ever been on. Just absolutely calming, relaxing. The motorcycle feels right. The road is excellent. The scenery is fabulous. The weather, even though it's wet, it's comfortable. I've got the right gear on. That makes that, you know, that makes this possible. Well, I think we're coming to the end of our ride. If y'all are interested in a new or used Motor Marini, Royal Enfield, GPX, Cove, get yourself over to Gearhead Junction here in Virginia. Go to their website, I'll put that down below.
Okay?
I love it. I love it. It's gorgeous. Talk to Terry or Lori. They can help you out. What a gorgeous ride. If you're interested in this ride, talk to Terry. He can get you the tracks. Just a fabulous ride. Life is good, my friends. Life is good. Get out there and live it. Wahoo!
Once you get used to it, it's pretty pick it up and you click yourself back to first. There you go.
Nice.
You go into a parking lot and do that, people look at you like, what?